Mia, we are estimating today, okay? That's all we're doing right now is estimating. No, you're estimating. We're getting rid of decimals, Paisley. We're trying to find whole numbers. I don't want to see your board yet, Kaden. I want everyone to have a chance to be able to do this. Keep your board down. Don't type it in the chat yet. Right now, you're just simply trying out the problem. I'm going to give you one more minute, and then we're going to do it together, okay? Okay, so we know 32.1. Okay, you should not have a remainder. If you got a remainder, you did not round correctly. So 32.1. 1 is definitely smaller than 5, so 32.1 is just going to be 32 divided by 3.9. That 9 is way bigger than 5, so we're going to round it to a 4. 32 divided by 4 is 8. So your answer should be 8. Your estimated answer should be 8, okay? Yeah, I want you to actually estimate the problem, okay? Not just work it out. Paisley, did you see how we got that? How we rounded?
Yeah, I put 30 divided by 4.
No. I want the closest whole number, okay? Closest whole number. All right, let's do another one. All right. 35.2 divided by 7.3. 32 or 35.2 divided by 7.3. You are rounding so we can estimate this answer. Okay. Dun, da, da, da. Remember, I would like to see your work once we go through this. So 35.2, that 2 is not above 5, so 32.5 is going to be 35. divided by 7.3. That 3 is not bigger than 5, so I'm going to round down to 7. And 35 divided by 7 equals 5. Show me your boards, friends. I would like to see your boards, friends. Molly, do you need dry erase board or something? Well, I guess you can use paper. I don't care. James, I should be seeing your work. Just sitting there is not an option, sir. Everyone, I should be seeing your work. All right. Problem number, next one, because I don't know what we're on. I don't know.
I think we're on number 3.
Hold on 1 second. You children make me crazy. In case you're wondering.
It's because we're children.
Yeah.
Children can be annoying. Because
Really? All right, next problem. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on. Where's my eraser?
it's so weird having a camera.
All right. 137.8 divided by 2.1. You're going to actually have to do some long division here, probably. Dun, 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 dun. Paisley, I don't want to see your board. Remember, we go through this every single day. I haven't asked for your board yet. I want everyone to have a chance to do it. Okay. So, when rounding this, 37 or 137.8, 8 is bigger than 5, so I'm going to round up. So this is going to be 138 divided by 2.1. I'm going to stay at 2. Now, Mrs. Knife doesn't know what that is off the top of her head, so I'm going to do long division. My big number is going to be in the box. All right, 2 is going to be over here. 2 cannot go into 1, so I'm going to throw a little X up there so I know for later. 2 can go into 13. It can go in 6 times, which is 12. Subtract 13 minus 12 is 1. Bring down my 8. And 2 can go into 18 9 times. So my answer is 69. Show me your boards, friends. What did we get? How'd we do? Kaden, I want to see your work, sir. Okay, I'm not really sure what you were doing, Miss Mia, but 138 divided by 2 cannot be 119, okay? You're dividing it in half, Mia. What's up?
It's because when we did estimates, we didn't like divide it like that. We just tried to do it in our head.
Okay, but you could have worked it out. I told you you were going to have to work it out. So work it out. You know how to do long division. We've already done division this year. So you guys should all know how to do that problem. There shouldn't be any wrong answers on that problem. Because you guys all know how to divide. All right. Next problem. Let's do... I'm making sure they're working out. Okay. All right, you're going to have to do long division. You know how to do division. We have 77.9 divided by 3. So you got to make whole numbers. And then you're going to have to do some division. We are estimating. Remember, this is an estimation, of course. All right, we only have to round one of these numbers. The 3 is already a whole number, so we're just going to leave the 3 alone. 77.9. 9's bigger than 5. I'm going to round that up to 78. So I have 78 divided by 3. Mrs. Kneifel doesn't know what that is off the top of my head. So what am I going to do? I'm going to do division. 78 is going to go in the box, divided by 3. We all know how to divide. 3 goes into 7 2 times, which is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. Bring down my 8. 3 can go into 18 6 times, which is 18, and then there's 0 left. So your answer should be 26. That your estimation would be 26. Remember, we are estimating here. Okay? Some of you guys, I'm not seeing your work. You're just chilling. I want to see your work. All right. Okay. Let's do another problem. All right, next one. What if I had... All right, you guys don't have to work anything out. We're just going to talk for a second. If I had 462 divided by 1, anything divided by 1 is itself, right? So I have 462, right? Everyone understand that? Anything divided by 1 is itself. Because if I have 6 pieces of paper and I'm not sharing them with anyone, well, guess what? I still have 6 pieces of paper. But what if I had 642 pieces of paper divided by 10? Well, when we divide stuff by 10, yes, Paisley, why would I be upset if you... Paisley, that was an unnecessary question, ma'am. And we are already past that. What if I had 462 divided by 10? Well, anything divided by 1 is itself. And then if I divided by 10, it would be 460.2. And then if I had 462 divided by 100, it would be 4.62. And then if I had 462 divided by 1,000, it would be 0.462. So when we're going by increments of like tens, then the decimal just moves. Does everyone see how when it was divided by 1, there was no decimal? When I divided by 10, the decimal was in 1 spot. When I divided by 100, the decimal moved in 2 spots. When I divided by 1,000, the decimal moved in 3 spots. If I divided by 10,000, it would be 0.0462, okay? I'm sure you guys are going to talk more about that. I just was throwing that out there. Because there's no 0 here, so there doesn't need to be a decimal. There's a 0 here, so it's 1 after the decimal. There's 2 zeros here, so there's 2 after the decimal. There's 3 zeros in 1,000, so there's 3 after the decimal, okay? That's just a quick little snippet, because love some snippets. Okay, we have time for about probably like one more ish problem, one or two maybe. So I'm glad you learned that, Abigail. I'm glad you know that. So if I have, so what is this answer going to be? 342 divided by 10. You should be able to do this quick. You should already have this one done because, like we just talked about, all you got to do is put the decimal in one spot. So it should be 34.2. Whoop! That's all. 34.2. I should see lots of 34.2. Fabulous. All right. What if I have? How about this one? 938 divided by 100. What about this one? Gage, we're past that one, sir. Right. I'm seeing right answers already. All you had to do is put the decimal in two spots because we know there's 2 zeros. So it's 930.38. Woot woot. Great. All right. How about an actual problem? Well, not that those weren't actual problems, but what if I did? Okay. 80.3 divided by 3.7. 80.3 divided by 3.7. What do we think? Yes, Abigail, the only thing we've done today is pretty much estimate besides when we were doing it by the increments of 10. We are estimating. So, through estimating, 80.33 is not bigger than 5, so I'm going to make that just plain 80 divided by, well, 3.7, that 7 is bigger than 5, so I'm going to round that up to 4. Ooh, Mrs. Kneifel can do this one in her head because I know 4 can go into 8 2 times, then I'm just going to add a 0. So my estimation would be 20. I repeat, my estimation would be 20. Okay, my estimation would be 20. All right, we have time for one more, then we are going to be out of time. 238 divided by 2.3. We are once again estimating, so I need whole numbers. I need you to get rid of that decimal. Then I need you to do some long division, friends. All right. Obviously, we don't have to change 238, but we need to round 2.3. 3 is not bigger than 5, so I'm going to round it down to 2. 2 can go into 2 one time, which is 2. 0, bring down my 3. 2 can go into 3 one time, which is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. Bring down my 8. 2 can go into 18 9 times, which is 18. Remainder 0. I got 119. Woot, woot. All right, friends. I hope you have a lovely day. I will see you all in reading class. And if you are an at-home learner and in my homeroom, we have grammar in a few minutes. Ta-ta.
There's like those 2 lines by the subject.
What are you talking about?
Those 2 lines.
Next to grammar and read aloud?
Yeah.
Because we're doing them both in that amount of time. So we're going to get language arts done and read aloud done within 10:10 and 11:05.